My name is Nick, and today I have a motherboard here for you from our good friends at MicroStar International, because I'm showing you how cool I am, because I know what MSI stands for. That was really lame. We're going to redo this starting part. Hi guys, my name is Nick, and today I have a motherboard for you. This is the FM2-A75MA-E35 motherboard. They just don't have any qualms about making very long, drawn-out, winded branding, don't they? They should give it a name like the Sunshine or the Typhoon. I would name it the Get to the Chopper. But that's why I don't work for MSI. Because they wouldn't like that. They wouldn't get the reference anyway. Let's dissect it. It's an FM2 board, so AMD APUs. Are we noticing a pattern here? Case, APU, motherboard. Right. There will be a build guide coming up, well, next for a media center PC, but I digress. A75, so it's got the A75 chipset, and yeah, AMD Richland ready, AMD Trinity ready, so it supports both of AMD's APUs. And on the box, we have HDMI. Windows 8 and Windows 7 compatible, which is good that it's compatible with a mainstream operating system. AMD memory profile technology, and they talk about the A75 chipset there, and socket FM2 for AMD A10, A8, A6, and A4. However, this chipset is recommended for the A8 and A6 processors. So, they say that it's optimized for gaming mice. It's got OC profile export, one-touch overclocking, and a friendly GUI. This is a UEFI. Click BIOS 2, UEFI, yuppers. 1 second overclocking with their OC Genie 2. So you hit a button and away go your clock speeds, way, way, way up. So without further ado, we'll open the box and speak more coherently about this product. What do we get? We get a manual and a driver disk. It doesn't want to come out, and, you know, download the latest drivers. Motherboards are important. Download the latest drivers from the the MSI website is where the drivers would be. This is a nice, thick, picture-y book. I approve, because everybody was wondering. 2 SATA 6 gigabit per second cables, even though there's no real difference in the cables. We have our I/O shield, which is basic I/O shield. No fancy padding or colors, but who's really looking? And here's a bajillion languages. What does this actually say? This is a quick installation guide. Alright. So, what did you guys really want to see? The motherboard? Weird. Comes in an anti-static bag, which is good because we don't want our motherboards to show up dead. That would be bad. And I'm just going to play with the box here because I'm really heavy into boxes. If you guys listen to me blabber on, you would know that. I don't need that anymore. Right. What do we have? Well, we have the FM2 socket from AMD. That's sort of the most obvious part of the board because this is the main part of the board. It's the big cojones. And this is for Trinity and Richland APUs. They'll plug right into that bad boy. The CPU will be powered by the 4-pin here and the 24-pin here. Over here, we have our front panel headers. Do we? Maybe those are the front panel headers. Front panel 2, front panel 1. COM ports. And that's a trusted platform module. So, yep. See, I was already wrong right out of the box. Golly. That is a parallel port. Okay. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 SATA 6 gigabit per second connectors. We have USB headers. We have our USB 3.0 header. Down here, we have our USB password jumper. Down here, we have our audio jumper. It's not a jumper, it's a header. We have a regular PCI slot. We have 2 PCIe 1X slots, and we have a PCI 16X slot. and a little sign there that says dual graphics. Yes, if you plug in a APU and a supported graphics card, you can run them in Crossfire. Super duper. Solid caps, those are super cool. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 fan headers. This one here, the CPU fan header and the system fan header, are 4-pin PWM fan headers. And here we have a 3-pin system fan header, as it is labeled. And that seems to be it for the board itself. That's the A75 chip. On the back, we have our keyboard mouse combo port. We have 2 USB 2.0 ports, VGA, DVI, HDMI, 2 more USB 2.0 ports, 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 more USB 2.0 ports, and gigabit Ethernet. And we have 7.1 channel audio support. Now for the USB 2.0, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, just in case you wanted me to count for you. And there we have dual slots for DDR3 memory, so dual channel memory. And that about wraps it up for the motherboard here. Now, since you're all so interested in what I'm doing on my YouTube channel, maybe you have noticed a trend. I have my motherboard, my APU, my little slimline case, and some Ballistics Sport memory by Crucial. And I'm going to put it all together in that case, and I'm going to make a Media Center PC, and I will make a build guide for it. Thank you guys for checking out my video on the MSI FM2-A75MA-E35 motherboard. I hope that you guys enjoyed my rambling, and if you didn't, I hope that you'll just give me a big thumbs down and tell me that I'm a stinky weirdo in the comments, because I read all the comments and it really makes me cry when you guys are mean to me.